Hello, everyone. Welcome to this special beat. We have a lot of great things we're going to be talking about here. By the way, I'm Dr. Quack, and I'm going to tell you who we got. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one half of the tag team champions here in the HSP. We have Rigg. Welcome, Rigg.
How's it going, Quack?
Oh, it's a beautiful day. It's good to see you. I mean, we gotta jump right into this because I am very curious. What is going on between you and your tag team partner?
It's simple, Quack. I see the truth of things now. I see where even Rapture, though I would never thought I would have said these words, is making sense. And my tag team partner, my brother, has decided that he's more worried about these titles than the truth and not giving two shits about the fact of how many times I've been robbed and he's been robbed. So now there is, I guess, a division. I mean, in reality, these don't matter to me. I got my goal set on one, and it ain't this one. So who knows?
You say you were robbed. When were you robbed?
We all know the reality of the match with A-List Alverson. And many of people backed me up on it and said that I should have won that. Just like this contract signing, all of it. I know the truth. It's all a work. And if you really pay attention, you know damn good and well that even A-List Alverson is pulling y'all strings.
I mean, I'm not handling the contract situation. That is definitely not mine. That was handled by, Vice President Mayhem and the contract people that do that. I do not handle that one.
I seen that contract signing. I seen where they wanted to give us money, more money, and things like that. So be it. I'll take my paycheck. Hence why I'm here, because my brother, to care about this match and these titles so much, hasn't bothered to hike to make sure that we don't get penalized. And I like my money just as much as the next person.
That definitely makes a lot of sense. We got a comment here. Mary Sue, yeah, you were robbed in our match too, right? Robbed. That's what she's going with the quotations.
Mary Sue, yeah, they decided they wanted to penalize me for going over time when everyone knows that I could kick your ass any day, anytime, any place, and I've done it then too. But they decided to get critical with time and find another way to screw me after I humiliated myself.
Okay. Well, let's talk about this tag team match because, I mean, you and your partner don't seem that there's a lot of cohesion going on. I mean, you guys are very disgruntled at each other. We've seen that hike. You literally were cutting each other's heads off here.
I've said it once before, and I'll say it again, Quack. As far as I'm concerned, if my brother doesn't choose to join the dark side with me, the highway hellraisers are no more. Maybe shot callers will finally call their shot and get their title. Maybe Arab Reality will finally make their dreams a reality and get their title.
I mean, you do have the pure heart and the soul fire in this match.
That pure heart should have been me. And I won't stop until I get it. That is my personal goal. And I don't give a shit who I've got to knock down to get to it. And I don't care what links I got to go to. This side of me has been locked away for a very, very long time.
People even asking, look, here's Damian Cross asking, highway hellraisers are still a thing?
If my brother chooses to still turn his back on me, then no.
Okay. Well, I understand that. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, you really don't have a choice in the matter because you guys got to come to the match here. You got to defend your titles, or you'd be gone from HSP. So, I mean, there's that factor. So you really don't have much of a choice on that, do you?
No, I really don't, unfortunately.
Okay.
But with that being said, shot callers, they're reality. Come out there and do what you got to do. Because the facts of the matter is, Heathen is the only one going to be fighting for these titles.
So you're not going to help your partner in this match?
Why would I? He's turned his back on me.
Because he didn't come to the dark side.
He didn't face the truth and reality. He don't want to accept it because he's so blinded by being a champion.
Okay. I mean, do you have chocolate milk and cookies over on that side? Why won't he come to the dark side? That don't make any sense. You figured he would follow his brother there, or you would follow him. I mean, isn't there some sort of compromise here?
It's join me or you're my enemy. And that goes for anybody on the roster. Okay. I will go to any length I've got to go to and do anything that I've got to go to and do to meet my end goal and get what I was robbed from.
Okay. Well, we got that match coming up on the 10th, but there's a couple other things I want to talk to you about because, I mean, it looks like you and your, I guess, former partner, not sure how to call this, but you guys are on opposite sides of Soul Harvest. You know, how does that make you feel?
Kind of ironic, right? That we're just placed on the opposite sides, huh? There goes back to the mystery behind the works of booking and everything else, right? But with that being said, me personally,
you were drafted by which team? You were drafted by, I believe, Sevens, right? Or Enforcer.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got to work with that prick. I sure do.
Right, you got. It's either you work with one of your enemies or you work with another enemy villain. I mean, are you happy you're working with Seven over villain?
I'll say this: I believe Seven will be a better captain than villain, because I've done beat villain twice in my career across promo land now. But what I will say is, you talk about enemies on each side and things like that. You need to understand, all of you need to understand. At this point, everyone's my enemy. The only ones I even remotely agree with is Rapture because they see the corruption too.
Okay. Well, I got one more question on this one here because now villain has to fill a spot on his team. Do you have any idea who that might be?
I'll tell you who I hope it is.
Ooh, there's a lot of hope. Who are you hoping? I'm curious.
Someone who just joined the roster, and I hope I'm the man who faces it.
Okay, we're going to find out there. But, you know, there's one more match, and this involves you a little bit because one of these two guys, if they win the match, get to fight you one-on-one. Talking about Tonster and Damas and getting ready to talk about Jay Briggy. Those two guys. I mean, both of those guys don't like you. Why don't anybody like you, Rigg? I don't get this.
Well, I am the most hated after all.
You did win that this year.
With that being said, yes, I heard about that match announcement. Briggy, I told you, little red-headed wannabe Irish bitch boy ass, you was going to have to earn it. And the Italian pretty boy wannabe thinking he's psycho toaster. If you thought that your newbie ass was going to come in here and get some kind of freebie handed to you, no. I love the fact that they pitted you two against each other. What I have to say is that I want you two to just completely obliterate each other. Save me the hassle from having to finish the job, because no matter which one of you damn cowards had promo artist wannabes come after me, No matter which one I face, your blood will be on my hands and you won't walk out of that ring. That's a guaranteed promise. Because you're officially an obstacle in my way of my end goal.
Okay.
Now, Briggy, you obviously can't keep my name out of your mouth. Glad to know that you love me so much. Believe me, the feeling is not mutual. And Toaster, I mean, what can I say, dude? Your whole damn gimmick's a joke. Simple as that. I see we're active in the comments. I don't give a shit what they're saying, but hey, you know.
Well, there is one comment that you may want to address, and I'm going to let you do that separately here. I'll let you do that real quick. It says, villain will dispose of Rigg in the VOH. One of our sister promotions here. You have a match with him, right? I believe it's for a #1 contendership match towards the King of Promos title.
I sure do. I sure do. And the fact that villain or whoever that is, which is probably him hiding behind Facebook user.
I would believe, yep, that is him.
That's what I figured. The coward can't even put his name up there. You can think what you want, villain. You think because here at HSP you half-assed your match against me, and because you beat Heathen to get to me, that it's going to be a cakewalk of a match. You think oh, I wasn't scared to come on there. You know that for a fact, Villain.
I think you know who that comment is from?
Was that from Villain too?
No, that is from Tostradamus.
Oh, is that who that was from?
You know, well, the plethora of enemies you have.
I love it. I love it personally because they can line up and each one of them will fall. The version of me that y'all have woke up was one that nobody in Promo Land was ready for. It's the reason why.
Yep, it's Tostradamus. That's right.
It's the reason why I have kept this side of me completely locked away is because none of you were prepared for it. When I have a goal set in mind and I am in this mindset, nothing stops me. Now, with that being said, Villain, you don't stand a chance because you've never faced this ring. And Toaster, again, the reason you're here is because they need a spot filler, not because you got talent.
Wow. Well, that remains to be seen how he does it.
Go ahead, kiss his ass like you do everybody.
I'm not. I'm just saying he's only had one match and he did pretty good with the very first PR champion, didn't he?
It's Roughneck. Come on. I beat him. Everybody.
No, that was Storyteller. We got to get your facts straight there.
Correction, you're right. Storyteller. My bad. They're two so blended together because they both, I beat them both.
All right. Well, any final words you have for anybody out there? I'm going to let you have the screen. I'm going to hop off here.
It's very simple. Y'all don't realize what's going to be in store. Simple as that. Pretty much said everything that I need to say. Just realize my favorite taste is a taste of blood. So therefore, with that being said, I don't have this in my hand for no reason. When I say that no one will stop me, and I will go to whatever lengths imaginable, I don't even give a shit about my brother. What do you think I'll do to the rest of you no-count chumps? Welcome to the dark side.
Well, you hear from one half of the tag team champions, Rigg. I'm Dr. Quack. Thank you for tuning into The Beat. And look out for the next one because that beat may be coming up sooner than later.